Alright guys, we're back in my garage for another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Black Friday deals that we're going to see this week. I know this video didn't do super well last year, but a couple people were asking for it, and it doesn't take me a whole lot of time to do the research and kind of put this together, so hopefully you guys find this useful. We're just going to cover all the different companies that are having sales and the parts that they're having sales on, how much the sale is, and how long the sale is going to be running for. And also I'll give you a little bit of insight on sales that haven't officially been announced yet, but I anticipate they will be coming out in the future based on how the companies have done things in the past. So hopefully this helps you out if you guys are trying to plan out how much money you're going to spend or what you're going to buy this weekend. A lot of people are interested in making sure they get the best deal possible and they don't want to miss out. And there's a lot of information all over the forums and websites and social media. So I just figured I'd use this video to kind of put it all together. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to BimmerNetwork. They have been sponsoring my build as well as provided some parts that are going to be going on the 340. I do have an affiliate link down in the description that'll share all of the Black Friday sales that they are selling parts for. They have parts across the platform, all different kinds of bolt-ons, dress-up parts for the interior, exterior, etc. And if you guys buy through that link, it'll also give me a kickback for the referral. So it's kind of a win-win. You guys are able to take advantage of the sales and you also help support the channel. So a big thank you to everybody that's already supported so far. Again, definitely check them out. They'll be updating their website with the different discounts and parts that they're having on sale as the week progresses and more information comes out. Anyway, so let's go ahead and hop into it. So I just basically have a list of everything that I've found. The first thing that we'll talk about are tunes. So MHD and Pro Tuning Freaks both are having actually the exact same sale, which is pretty interesting. So the licenses are on 15% discount. This applies to the Super license with MHD and the tuning license with Pro Tuning Freaks. However, if you get more than 3 people to buy it once, they give you a 20% discount. So the goal here is for you to get 2 of your friends to also buy licenses at the same time. So that way you guys can get a bigger discount. So it's pretty cool, a different way of doing things. I don't know how many people will be able to take advantage of that, but I've also seen some folks posting in Facebook groups and on forums just trying to find other people to buy the licenses at the same time. So keep your eye out and you should be able to take advantage of that if you really want to. MG Flasher is also having a sale, but theirs is just a flat 20% discount. So that makes it really easy and a nice way to get it, even if you're just buying one by yourself. And that'll be going until December 2nd. Now, there are also some custom tuners that are going to be having sales. There are a lot of custom tuners that are good for our platform, so unfortunately I can't cover them all. The ones that I did see from MarineTune, they're having 20% off. Mike Body is also having a 20% off sale, and Wedge Performance is also having a 20% off sale. So all of them tune on multiple platforms. Depending on the car that you have, I recommend just reaching out, letting them know your setup, and putting your goals in place. Some of them also have a time limit. Like I know Body is only going to work with vehicles that are basically ready to be tuned by the end of December. So this isn't something where you can buy it now, build your car in a year, and then get him to tune it. So make sure you have your car set up and ready to flash with these guys, and you should be able to get a nice discount and a nice tune coming out of it as well. The next thing we'll talk about are turbos. So Dynamic Auto Works and Big Boost Turbo are both having a 12% discount if you buy through BimmerNetwork. Again, he's going to have his discount code at that link in the description, so check that out if you're interested. Big Boost also tends to have different sales throughout the week, so if you follow their social media, you'll be able to see for sure if they have, 10 or 15 of a specific kit that they really want to get it out the door. They might have a flash sale. Pure Turbos is also having a sale, 15% off all their Stage 2 kits. This applies to multiple different platforms, and it'll be going from the 25th to December 2nd, so starting this weekend. Keep an eye out for that. It should apply to all the Pure 800s as well. Basically, any turbo that we're looking at for the B58 that's available is considered a quote-unquote Stage 2 turbo. Next, we'll talk about fueling. So you can get a Dorch Engineering high-pressure fuel pump for 10% off. Spool Performance is also 10% off. And Motive Motorsports with their controllers are 10% off through BimmerNetwork. Precision Raceworks is also having a flash sale. It seems like every week they're putting new parts on sale. They've already had a couple sales earlier this month. So follow their social media for the latest and greatest information. But they're showing up to 50% off depending on the parts that you're buying. So that's going to apply to fuel pumps, port injection kits, and everything else that you might want from them. Next, we'll look at bolt-ons, and there are a lot of different companies with intakes and exhausts, all having varying amounts of sale, so we'll just kind of run through the list really quick. Active Auto Works is having a 30% off sale. AFE Power is having a 35% off sale. BimmerNetwork also sells bolt-ons. They have their own downpipes as well as other BimmerNetwork branded products, and all of those are 25% off. CSF is having up to 10% off on their website, as well as additional discounts for certain intercooler kits, so you'll have to check those out. Some of them are $200 to $300 off. CTS Turbo is having a 25% off sale. Dynon is having a 20% off sale for their bolt-ons. InGen is having a 25% off sale on their intakes. RK Auto Works is also having up to 20% off. These guys sell pretty much everything. So again, check out their website. It's not just bolt-ons, but a lot of different solutions depending on your platform. Vader Solutions is having up to 20% off on his parts. VRSF is only having a 10% off sale, but you can get that through BimmerNetwork as well. Wagner Tuning is having a 10% off discount, and this is pretty big because they have some of the most expensive products out of all of the other, heat exchangers and stuff that are offered for our platforms. So if you really want something from Wagner Tuning, this is the time to get it. And then we'll talk about some other things. So Apex is also having a 30% off discount on their wheels. This applies to the forged wheels as well as some of the flow formed ones. And they're also coming with free shipping. So you're basically getting a wheel for free with that. I mean, more than a wheel for free. So really big discount for a really popular brand. Dragy is having a $20 discount on their Dragy devices. So for everybody asking how I measure my performance times, the 60 to 130 and quarter mile and stuff on the street, Dragy is the tool that most people use nowadays. And with the $20 discount, it's a much better value. P3 Cars is having a discount. This company actually used to be a lot more popular. I don't hear about them as much anymore, I guess because we have so many gauges and stuff built into the car, but they make really high quality aftermarket gauges that fit into your air vent, and they're having a 15% off sale. So definitely a nice option to have if you're looking for an extra gauge for boost or something like that. Now let's talk about a couple honorable mentions. So first of all, Evolution Raceworks has announced that they are going to have a Black Friday sale, but they haven't actually said what the sale is. So at the time of making this video, all I can say is subscribe to their social media and follow them. They said it's going to start on the 25th. So we're just waiting for the official announcement on how much that sale is going to be. Also, P-Tuned is having a bunch of parts for sale. It's hard to tell what's going to go on sale with them, but every day they post something different for sale. So usually they have turbo kits for sale one day, seats for sale another day, engine builds, stroker engines and stuff like that. So you'll kind of have to follow them to see what the different sales are and just have your money ready. So when they announce it, you can go ahead and place your order. It kind of depends on how long the supply lasts. XHP also normally goes on sale for about 15% off. So that's pretty much the preferred transmission tuning platform for B58 cars. So we'll have to wait for that. I'm assuming they'll announce it before Friday and we'll know what that discount is. And then Vargas Turbo, again, is a really popular one that always has the same sales every year. They usually have 20% off the whole site. And then every day something else goes on, an additional sale. So usually on Saturday is when they do the turbo sales. They go for an extra 5%, so 25% off total. And everything else will begin going in there as well. Usually they have like their crank hub solution one day and maybe like their silicone hose kits or something like that another day. So again, you'll have to follow their social media. Each day they'll announce the sale and then you can jump on it depending on what's actually active for that specific day. So yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. I know this list is pretty long and exhaustive, so I'm going to post links down in the description for all the information I can provide. Keep an eye out. More stuff is probably going to go on sale. Some companies are also not doing Black Friday sales just because of inflation and other issues. So unfortunately, some companies that we normally see sales from or hoping sales are coming from probably won't happen. But this is the list that I have for now. Thank you guys again for watching. Hope this video helps. As always, I create videos to help keep you updated on the latest developments in our community, as well as discuss topics to help us have a better understanding of how our engines work. So if you're interested in that, be sure to subscribe. And otherwise, that's it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this helps. And if you have any other questions or comments, leave them down below.